all. Welcome to the online short course, Introduction to Life Writing. My name is Professor Meg Jensen, and I'm going to be talking you through the introduction to this course and giving you some of the basics in this video. I'll offer you an overview of the course and guidelines on how it all works and what you can expect to do in the weeks to come. Your first question may well be, what is life writing? So life writing is a literary and academic term we use to describe a wide range of autobiographical and biographical writing forms. Life writing includes things like autobiographies, in which the author or narrator tells the whole story of his or her life. It also includes memoirs, in which they write of specific events or time periods, such as a memoir of childhood or a memoir of war. The term life writing also includes things like biographies of well-known figures like Winston Churchill or Leonardo da Vinci or Beyonce, but also less well-known people, places, and things. There are biographies of football clubs and of corporations and of art objects. These are the kinds of works that aim to tell the history of the various social and cultural movements that have brought those objects and institutions about. Fiction is often based on the autobiographical experiences of writers. Writers often write their first novel, especially about their childhood, their growing up. So certain kinds of novels can be considered as a kind of autobiographical life writing. They are autobiographical, non-fiction, and fiction sort of at the same time. Confessional forms of poetry and some graphic novels that are based on real-life experiences can also be understood as forms of life writing. So there's a very wide range of works that fall under that umbrella. The aim of this introductory course is to provide you with some practical aid in getting started on your own life writing projects. We do this by reading and analyzing published examples of life writing in a number of forms. And as we do so, we'll be identifying the techniques these writers use in representing real-life experiences. And then we're going to try our hand at writing exercises which draw on the techniques we have identified. Students will read set texts and complete reading logs each reading week, that will guide you towards considering key aspects of the text you're reading. You'll then participate in an online discussion group to ensure that each of you feels confident in your understanding and identifying of those techniques. Things like the handling of time, of narrative voice, of narrative point of view, dialogue, and characterization. Then, you will draft short writing exercises that apply to those techniques in order to represent the experiences and the events you want to write about. With guidance from me, you will then offer feedback on each other's draft exercises and receive feedback from other students on your exercises. Finally, at the end of the course, you'll complete a longer life writing exercise, and you'll receive further feedback from me aimed at improving your life writing skills. Now, how do you go about this? I suggest that you work your way through the exercises and activities for each week in numerical order as set out in the tables for each week. Beginning with a short quiz this week that will help me get a sense of the level and experience of each student. You'll then be asked to do some short readings, offered some guidance on completing reading logs. You'll be given a short lesson, a writing exercise, and asked to participate in an online discussion board. You'll see that there are notes next to each of these exercises suggesting when in the week they should be completed, whether they should be done at the beginning of the week or the end of the week or in the middle of the week. There's also estimates of how long we think each of these exercises might roughly take. and a date and a time listed for the live webinar in which I will be available to welcome you and to answer any of your questions in real time. Though we do encourage all students to attend those webinars in real time, if you're unable to attend the webinar in any one week, please don't worry. It will be recorded and you can watch it when you're free to do so. Life writing can be funny, tragic, complex, challenging, devastating, and uplifting, much like life itself. In this course, you'll be introduced to some of the key techniques used by successful life writers to achieve those powerful effects. I look forward to working with all of you and hearing all your life stories. Goodbye for now.